Welcome back to a new video everybody, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new weather cycles within ICARUS coming in the week 60 update. I don't normally do this, but this is going to be a part of my week 60 patch notes video as well. But I think it's warranted to have its own separate video as it's really important and it's detached from the patch notes video because there might be other stuff added tomorrow. I don't know. Quick disclaimer though, all of this could potentially change between now and the patch being released tomorrow, but this will give you a general idea anyways of what to expect from the weather forecast in the week 60 patch. So before we get into it, I just want to give Sarah a big shout out. They are the one who created the awesome graph you can see on screen now from all of the game information that's ready available about the new weather forecasts coming in the week 60 update. So here's all the information you're going to need regarding the storm levels and the severity depending on the difficulty of the missions you're doing. So as you can see here, tier 0 to tier 6, tier 0 being calm, tier 6 is being your worst storms possible in the game. So now that you know the tiers, let's take a look at each and individual tier and what they mean for you on missions. So as you can see by this brilliant graph that Sarah has put together, these are all based on medium missions only, so subtract or add one depending on if you're playing on easy or hard mode. So I'm going to use the heavy weather forecast as an example so I can explain everything to you. So from left to right, it basically starts at tier 1 and works its way through to tier 6, this weather pattern. And along the bottom, it's broken down into minutes and the duration. As you can see from left to right, the first part of the storm would be tier 1, which would be 10 minutes. Then followed by that would be the tier 2, 20 minutes later. So as you can see, the storm will slowly ramp up, in this case up until tier 6, which would be 50 minutes later, making that 80 minutes. And then the storm would gradually start winding down again at tier 2, which would bring this entire storm duration to 90 minutes. And on the left of the graph you see storm coverage, which I believe to mean that it's going to be how impactful it is on you. 0 not being very impactful, but 100 being the most impactful. So for example, if it was a tier 6 storm and being at 100, that if it was severe winds for example, it'd do a lot more damage. Now that we've covered the tiers, now let's have a look at which missions fall under which category for the weather forecasts. So first of all, I'm going to start off with beach day and what missions fall under this forecast. So this has a weather cycle of 100 minutes, of 40 minutes of a tier 2 storm. It ramps up to tier 3 for 15 minutes. Dies back down for 30 minutes at a tier 2 storm, and then goes back up to tier 3 for 15 minutes. And then it will go into its grace period, which nobody knows how long that is. So let's go ahead and look at which missions will fall under beach day. So all missions you see here highlighted in yellow is what will fall under the beach day weather forecast, unless something changes between me editing and putting out this video. So now I'm gonna just put on screen all of the other weather forecasts with the missions alongside them in yellow. Feel free to pause it and take a look at it, or you can skip to the time on screen right now. Let me know down in the comments what you think of these weather forecasts. To be honest, we've always had these. This is just a visual representation on screen of the weather forecast, and we've got actual times now and lengths of the weather systems. Anyways, I thought I'd bring you guys this information a little bit earlier, but again, take this with a pinch of salt as it could change between now and the patch being released tomorrow. But to be honest, I can't see it changing that much. If it does, I'll have all that information for you in the patch notes for you tomorrow, along with everything else as per usual. If you want to support the channel, you can always become a Ko-Fi monthly member. The link is in the pinned comments and the description if you want to go and pick a tier which best suits you. There's tons of perks. If that isn't your thing, you can also become a YouTube member, but I'd highly recommend you head on over to my Ko-Fi as you get better perks and and I can offer you more stuff. But you can also join all of these beautiful people on the right hand side, which you can see, who are YouTube and Ko-Fi supporters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.